podcast. Thank you for all the day ones, all the new subscribers, likes, comments, feedback, and thank you so much. It's greatly, genuinely, and authentically appreciated. How's everybody out there doing today, man? What's your day? Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Just decided to get on here, do a little bit of venting for the mental health. Uh, Got to get on here and vent, do my daily defense video, defensive video, combating the defamation of my character. Kind of hot, the sun's beaming. How about that Dodger game, man? Pretty good Dodger game, 18 innings. Or 16 or 18 innings. Pretty good long game, man. Where's all the what's going on forever detail? I was about to say, man, where's all the sexual deviant sympathizers at today? I need some venting to do. Where y'all folks at, man? Where y'all sympathizers at? All the sympathizers of racist behavior, sexual deviancy, cyberbullying, doxing, fraudulent characters, fake persona. Where's all the sympathizers at today, man? I feel like venting. I know out of the 7 people in here, there got to be a sympathizer in here, a deviancy. Where y'all at, man? Where the sympathizers at? I feel like going into therapy and venting and releasing some of this extreme emotional distress I've had bottled up. Right. Where are these sympathizers at? Or maybe they're on their knees somewhere sympathizing something else. Right. Or maybe I just caught the late lunch. Maybe I need to go online and do my lives when people are off of work. And spread the message about these fraudulent content prison genre creators. Right. As we all know, prison does not discriminate, right? Just like races. Oh man, shit! Congratulations, bro. I remember those days, man. Right now, shit. Right now, if you have similarities, man, you be burning one. It kind of sucks, man, because you still want to party, man. All right, I used to hate working the third shift, man. Because getting out of third shift and then coming out, you're like, man, fuck, what's going on? You know what I mean? You're still up and ready to go, man. I used to hate working third shift, man. But hey, third shift, man, the only reason I love third shift, man, was low productivity. They really don't expect too much from third shift, man. And that's the reason I like about it, man. And the freedom you get away. You can. I used to work as a machinist, man. Right, so I could leave my machine running, and I can go outside and chill, come back, check my parts. So man, third shift was lovely. Right. Third shift, I used to love working third shift, man. Oh, I'm doing good, Sweet Sue. Just trying to find some sympathizers to try to vent off of. You know how Mark used to find his victims to gun off of and get his due? Well, I'm trying to find sympathizers to get my due. I need especially from a emotional distressed person like myself that needs to vent, right, more than normal, right, and especially that, I still haven't got justice for defamation of my character. Yeah, bro. I used to love working, man. I used to love working. Felt accomplished, man. Getting up, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, smoking your coffee, and ready to go clock in, man. I loved it, man. I loved putting in the work and overachieving, overexceeding. Always trying to do better than the next shift, man. All right. I took it as a competition. When I worked with multiple shifts, man, I would take it as a competition to see who can run the machine better, who can produce better parts, and it was a game for me, man. Right? My anxiety helped me, man. It helped me instead of like now, right now, I don't have nothing to use my anxiety on other than to make defense videos. Right, before I used to go and work, and my anxiety used to get taken care of because I used to have a track. I used to have a target in my head, right? I would see what the previous shift would do, and I'd be like, all right, today I'm gonna beat that, right? So, working helped me out, man, for my mental health. It kept me busy, it kept me on track, and it kept my mind thinking on something positive, man. The goal at the end of the day, trying to do better than the next shift and try to go home. So, man, ain't nothing wrong with working, man. I wish I would have just started working at a younger age, man. I wish I would have started working at 18, to be honest, man. I did, man. I had my first job at Subway, man. I had my first job at Subway, man, but they fired me for thieving. All right. They fired me from thieving. All right. Because the shifts before me, man, they would leave. They would what's it called, man? Each shift or each person that was logged into the register at the end of their shift, they would have to come out and take out so much money from the cash register. All right. And me being 17 years old, man, I seen an envelope sticking out the safe, and I went over and I got that same knife that you used to cut the bread with, that little thin square knife. I went over and I stuck it in the slit of the safe, in the ground safe, and I was able to pop out some envelopes, right? I'm like, oh shit, right? So I did that a few times, man. My first paycheck, man, it only lasted, man, about a week or two, man. Right? I go in, acting everything's normal. It's payday. It's supposed to be my first paycheck, man, working at Subway. Right? I've been working there for about a week or two. I've been thieving cheese, ham, I've been letting my homeboys come in the back and just do their own sandwiches and smoke. And, as a 17-year-old man, you could say it was reckless behavior, right? So I get in there, managers, she lets me dress out. I go to the restroom, I put on my little Subway shirt on and hat. And I go in there, clock in. She goes, oh, no, don't clock in. Let me talk to you first. She goes, here goes your check, right? I open up the check, and it was for like $100 and something bucks, man. All right. And then and on the check, it said void, right? It said void. I said, what is this? She goes, that's your paycheck, but you're not getting paid because we're recovering all the money you stole. I said, man. So I worked Subway, man, for like about a week or two and got my first paycheck void for thieving. Right. So I wish I would have just taken work a lot seriously, man, at a younger age. Instead of waiting so long, to try to do what's right, man. But it's never too late to do. It's never too late to get your act together, man. It's never too late, man. The most important thing is that you get your act together, man. Right. Some are late bloomers, man. Right. I would consider myself a late bloomer into what real life is. Real life is getting up, going to work, getting your paycheck, paying your bills, spending time with your family, having a good time, man. Right, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a average Joe, man. I wish I had somebody, to guide me a different way when I was younger, man, instead of, following other people's footsteps. Right. I'm pretty sure, man, if I had somebody like a fucking a mentor or somebody that had already been through it and had credentials to be like, yeah, man, look, right, probably could have deterred me, man, right? But all the people that were in my life were bad influences, you could say, right? So, as a young man, you just pick up on what's around the neighborhood, man. Shit, just my story is no different, man, than everybody else's. Because what differentiates is that what we learn from there, where we go from there. Right? The other day, they were calling me a snitch, right? And I don't mind it, man. Right? I don't mind you calling me a snitch, right? Because I'm not a criminal. I'm not a gang member. I'm not a drug lord. I'm not a kingpin. I'm not a leader. I'm not a boss. In your own words, I'm a peon, right? And I prefer to be a peon, right? I'm not a criminal, right? So that's a compliment, man. For you to call me a peon in the criminal organization, that's a compliment. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. If all the sympathizers are blocked, then I need to keep on blocking, man. All right? They're blocked for a reason. All right? That's good that they're all blocked. Thank you, man. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. All right? And they're going to continue being blocked. All we're going to do is add to the block party list. That's it. Right? Nobody's coming off of it. It's just going to be added. All right? But the sympathizers that come now, because apparently you're one, right, Mr. Brickford Wall. Apparently you're a sympathizer, so I caught me one. Right? I went fishing and I caught me one. What do you got on your mind, Brickford Wall? Since I caught me one. I went fishing, you caught the bait. What's on your mind, sympathizer? What's on your mind, sympathizer? What's on your mind? Because you inserted yourself in saying all the sympathizers are blocked. Well, how do you know that? Unless you're a sympathizer. All right. It's just common sense, man. Did you lack common sense? I'm looking for sympathizers, and you're the one that rose their hand. So apparently, you're a sympathizer. All right? Because you're speaking for sympathizers. So apparently, you feel that everything that I speak about them, I'm in the wrong. So speak your mind, Redford Wall. What do you got? What do you got to say, man? I need a vent. All right? The sweet cheeks. What happened, man? Don't start. Don't start, man. Right. So you were starting there with the emotional already. What else you got on your mind, man? Are you gonna try to defend or sympathize or try to normalize deviancy, racial behavior, sexual deviancy, fraudulent? Sympathize, man. Like, what can we sympathize? You were real quick. I went fishing and you bit the line, man. Now you're avoiding me, and you're calling me emotional. Oh, make me cry. You're not gonna make me cry, man. All right? How are you gonna make me cry? How? All right? How are you gonna make me cry? How are you gonna make me cry? How? Go into detail, man. How are you gonna make me cry? How? I would love for you to try to make me cry, man. You've been trying to make me mad. Have you got that reaction yet? You've been wanting me to call you all this bees and hoes and call you out your name and terroristic threats and all this. Have you got the reaction you've been wanting? No, right? No, you haven't. All right. But just like how you were saying, no, you can say anything that's formulated opinion based off true statements, right? I have no problem, right? That, right? I do get mad when I do get emotionally distressed when people make false statements and defame my character with the most serious sexual misconduct. Yes, who wouldn't? I'm human, right? So if you say the truth and speak truth, I don't get mad. I don't block you. But you start defaming, the doxing, the cyberbullying, I will block you, right? And it's just that simple, right? If you speak false statements, false actions, who doesn't get mad, man? Who does it? Who does it, right? But the racist behavior, right? The racist behavior that's been going on along with a lot of these social media content creators that are in the prison genre, right? A lot of these characters that are in the prison genre are really showing their true colors, man, right? You got this guy from Detroit being racist towards all the white guys, right? I want to know how all these other white guys feel that are in this prison genre, right? How do all these other white guys feel? I don't know, man. All right. I don't know about that, man. All right. I don't know. Maybe it hasn't hit the airwaves because as soon as I drop videos, you go in there and start reporting, right? through all your little accounts, so YouTube freezes the video and until so you could try and continue doing everything you're doing, man. It's not gonna stop, man. All right, I'm still gonna come on here and do my daily videos, man. All right, trying to relieve some of this emotional distress that you put the hands that I've suffered at the hands of Dante Lamar Bell, man. All right, I am a survivor. I am a victim. All right, it's kind of a shame that I have to be traumatized, cyberbullied, defamed my character by apex predators on social media, man. It's crazy, man. You know, YouTube. Every time YouTube says I'm supposed to feel safe at YouTube, and I feel totally opposite, man. Right? Oh man, YouTube is real, right? YouTube is real, right? People are like, who cares? Who cares of what somebody said about you? Well, shit, y'all did. Y'all cared enough that y'all were doing 7-hour lives, 10-hour lives of false narrative. Y'all cared, right? You're questioning me. Why do you care why somebody said lies? Nobody cares about what they said about you. Well, shit, y'all care, right? Because y'all made 10-hour lives. Y'all did 7-hour lives. So apparently y'all cared about the information that y'all got received, right? Because if y'all didn't care and y'all expect me not to care, because, hey, nobody cares. But y'all were doing 10-hour lives, 7-hour lives, holding panels on information on stuff that was false. Right? And then you want to say, nobody cares. You're emotional. Oh, shit. Fuck. Right? The hypocrisy. The degenerate behavior. Right? Oh, man. Nobody cares. But shit, y'all care because y'all were holding 10-hour lives, 7-hour lives. All right. No, shit, y'all, I'm from Texas, man. When I say y'all, that means more than one. All right? More than one. All right? More than one. Y'all. And as you can see on that panel, there's plenty of y'alls up in that bitch, right? There's plenty of y'alls, right? There's only certain ones that I know legal names to, like Dante Lamar Bell, the main one, the one that initiated everything. The rest are just troll screen names, right? I don't know. So I gotta refer to y'all as y'all, right? If I know your legal name, I'll refer to you as the person that victimized me, Dante Lamar Bell, right? The one that cyberbullied me, Dante Lamar Bell. The one with the racist remarks and dangerous behavior, Dante Lamar Bell, right? Who defamed my character, Dante Lamar Bell. Who used others' criminals' convictions to manipulate the YouTube world to paint a narrative of with Francisco Martinez, Dante Lamar Bell, right? All these actions are of Dante Lamar Bell in his cult-like following, right? Cult-like following. You can see the behavior on the panels, right? It's cult-like, right? You're gonna have to prove, right? Me, I've been blamed of being people that I'm not, man, right? I was accused of being Blue Blanco. I don't know who Blue Blanco is to this day, right? I don't know. And to be honest, man, it made it seem like I was Blue Blanco, right? So I had to pay the prices of certain people's actions, even though they weren't my actions, man. It sucks, right? So just like Dante has to pay the actions of other people that maybe it wasn't him, but it looks like him. It looks like he did it, right? Everything points to him, right? So the same thing with my end, right? When I'm Blue Blanco, we got your IP address, putting my kid's picture out there, being disrespectful, right? But if you have all that evidence, well, then you should have taken me to court, filed federal charges, right? For doxing, private information. The same thing that I'm doing to you. You should have been able to do the same thing, right? But since you know it's not me, and there's times that you've already, Noel, I know you ain't Blue Blanco. That's Django. You've been throwing Django under the bus forever, man. Every time something happens, it's Django this, Django that. Django's the one that doxed me. Django's the one that sent the animal control over to my house. Django this, Django that, right? So it got to the point that you started blaming Django as Blue Blanco. Right? Putting a target on Django, right? Oh man, that's him. He's the one that Django, he's tech savvy, he works in the cyber, and he's good at hacking and all this. I don't even know Django, right? But this is just the information that you've passed to me, right? That I apologize to Will. I'm sorry. I thought you were Blue Blanco, but I think it's Django. And woo, woo, woo. So you don't even, at the end of the day, you don't even know who it is, right? You don't even. But I know who you are, and that did the defamation of my character on social media, right? I know you, Dante Lamar Bell. I'm your victim, Noel Martinez. Not Francisco Martinez, Noel Martinez. Right? Right? You gotta plead my case, man. What I'm doing is venting and getting ready for my court hearing, man. All right. So what I'm telling you is the reenactment and practice of what I gotta tell. So I'm glad that it amuses you, man. I'm glad, right? Because some of us take the legal system and don't make a mockery and make fun of documents that initiate legal processes, right? I don't make a mockery of it, man. Right? When they ask me to pledge allegiance, man, first thing that goes is my right hand goes over my heart, man. Right? I pledge allegiance. Right? Ever since I was in elementary school, man. Right? So if I pledge my allegiance to this beautiful country, man, I'm gonna respect the laws, man. They done, you're gonna mind somebody here in Texas. And best believe I do mind the legal system. Right? I do mind the legal system. Right? And that's why you don't catch me breaking any kind of criminal or civil laws on social media. Right? Now, have people portrayed and made it seem like I'm the one doing all this? Most definitely, right? But it's not me, right? Just like you said, hey, there's all kinds of people. There's trolls. You got to put a name on it, man. You got to put a name on the face, or on this instance, a name on the screen name, right? I came on here as Noel, right? I didn't come on here as no nickname or abbreviation or acronym or anything. I came on here with my legal name, right? My legal name. So the people that started and decided to defame my legal name, I have rights. They're called rights. Right? Rights. Right? I'll speak clean, man. Shit. I've said, man, I've defamed my own character enough, man. Right? I can personally tell you that I've defamed my own character by my own doings enough. Right? I don't need a deadbeat dad that goes to county jail for not being able to provide for his family, right? Try to defame and assassinate my character more than what I've already done myself, right? Yeah, I don't mind it, man, right? But I do mind the false narrative, right? It seems that y'all don't have nothing to attack me other than y'all's false narrative. right? That's all y'all have. Y'all's own false narrative, right? And once I put a stop to it by suing Mr. Dante Lamar Bell for defamation of character, he hasn't spoken of it no more, right? He hasn't said shit about it, right? Now, if he's so big Billy badass, he needs to go make a video right now, right? And start calling me whatever he feels it's true, right? Whatever he feels that is true to him, he needs to go over there and make a video, right? Calling me the names he was before, right? And tell him not to forget the thumb drive he had, right? Don't forget the thumb drive, right? Don't forget it, man. And just like you said, hey, you received it from an anonymous source, right? You received that thumb drive just magically appeared on your driveway, right? So bring that, man, right? Bring that as well, right? That might help you out, man. Bring it, right? Bring it. Well, he needs to, man, right? He needs to, because I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop mentioning him, man, right? I'm not gonna stop scrutinizing him, right? It's called scrutinizing, man. When you do cyberbullying, when you do defamation of character, when you do racism behavior on social media, man, expect to get scrutinized, right? That jacket, it's on you. You put that jacket on you, right? Just by you thinking deleting the videos, how is harassing them? How is that harassing them? I'm not going over there to his platforms. I'm not going to his house, right? I'm scrutinizing a public figure, right? And once again, if you feel that I'm harassing somebody, you need to take legal actions. I would hate for you to go through what I have gone through, the severe emotional distress. Man, that's bad, right? I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, right? Living with your own thoughts, right? Harassing, it's called scrutiny, right? All right. A public figure that defames, that does racist rants, that defends and promotes sexual deviancy and defends, all right? Don't forget all the videos that he sits there defending Mark, all right? I'm not stopping scrutinizing him. Why should I stop? Why should I stop? Did he stop? No, right? He did not stop, so why should I stop scrutinizing a public figure? If he doesn't want to be scrutinized, get offline. Right? Get offline. Isn't that what you tell me? If I'm too emotional or can't handle the scrutiny, get offline. Well, if you can't handle the public scrutiny, get offline. It's that simple, right? Go read the definition of harassment, man, right? You're over here, right? You're over here sympathizing for him, right? And I appreciate you sympathizing for him, man, if you're not him, right? 9 out of 10 times it's you, right? It's you, right? I already got you packed tight, right? You can create as many accounts as you want. Look, an open court date doesn't mean nothing, right? I am not hurting my case, right? This is called defensive videos, right? I do these videos for my mental health. Now, if you come in here and you insert yourself, well, then we'll talk about you, man, right? We'll talk about it. So, I'm not worried, man, right, about my case, right? He can use anything he wants in a case, right? Anything, man. I just have to prove 4 key points, right? This is social media, man. This is what is expected of people going back and forth, defending Like I said, these are videos of defending my character, man. Right? I haven't got no kind of justice, no kind of relief, no kind of nothing, man. So my only way of combating the defamation of my character on social media is to make defensive videos, right? And in the process of making the defense videos, I will scrutinize the person, right? I will scrutinize him because he is a public figure defaming one's character, right? Racist behavior, cyberbullying, right? You leave yourself open up to be scrutinized. Nah, man, I'm cool. I'm cool talking to a chat, right? I'm cool, man, right? I don't need nobody blowing up my spot than what my spot's already being blown up, right? I know every time I drop a video, you go through your account and you go report, not interested, right? It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you've figured out a way to manipulate the system, right? And that's why you feel so confident about what your dangerous behavior on YouTube, right? Because you kind of figured out the loopholes already. I give you credit, right? You figured out the loopholes, right? But you didn't figure them out good enough to where it got your ass in court. That's the thing, right? That's where it gets you kind of feeling kind of tight, right? You start feeling kind of tight, right? Like Mark was hugging him white boy. Get over here. Hugging him, barrel hugging him, right? You get tight. You get that little you can barely breathe, right? You can barely breathe. Right? Nah, man. You see, why would I let anybody control the narrative in my household? I'm the king of this realm, right? I'm the king of this channel. This is my realm. I let in who I see fit, right? I've already learned, right, from being social and being welcoming to people. Nah, man, I just isolate myself and I'm cool with that. You and many others can just come on here and just listen to me rant and call me a madman, right? And it's based off being doxxed, defamed of my character, cyberbullied. Especially, man, when I'm a documented disabled, physically and mental, right? I have mental capabilities, right? I do suffer from mental health, right? And then when you publicly acknowledge it, that you consider yourself mental health and disabled, well, I'm documenting, man. I got paperwork, right? So I don't know how. It's like I'm telling you, man. It's like I'm telling you, you're beating up on a disabled old man, right? That's what the courts are gonna take it as, man. Right? Yes, I have a criminal record. Right? Yes, I've defamed my own character. Yes, right? But I still have rights, man. Right? Hey, well, there's nothing respectable about you listening to me and commenting on my videos. What is so? I guess we're both degenerates at that point, right? Because if you're calling me a degenerate for not letting you on my live, then you're a degenerate for commenting and listening to me rant. So, hey, right? So it doesn't make no sense, man. Yeah, hey, victim mentality. That's what happens, man. I'm kind of victim blaming myself, man. Right? It's called, it's just like how that girl, starts questioning and starts wondering, man, why am I wearing such provocative? Last time I wore some provocative clothing, that situation happened, right? I became a victim, right? So for me, speaking up on the good of nature and the good of human society, it's okay for people to victimize me. So yeah, man, I have the victim mentality, right? Yes, I'm a victim, right? Fuck, I done told you, I'm a victim. I'm a victim, man. So if I'm a victim, shouldn't a victim have the victim mentality? Or should I have the perpetrator, the aggressor mentality? No, man. I have the victim mentality. All right. You must not know the laws, man. Do you know if you go and punch somebody that is disabled, it's the same consequences if you punching somebody that was an elderly man? That's the law. I'm not making up the law. Right? So attacking a disabled physical and a mental, and that's being a bully, man. Right? That's bully behavior. Right? That's like this person telling you, man, I'm weak, man. I'm weak-minded. And you still continue to be the predator prey. Right? You still continue to be the predator prey. Right? I made it a word to you, man. Not for you to get sympathy or but just to you acknowledge that my reactions are going to be a little bit more different, right? They might become more off as a madman, right? So I gave you A, right? Don't you see people plead insanity, man? Have you ever heard of people pleading insanity because their mental health? I made it a word to you, man. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand these laws? I didn't write the laws, man. I just followed them. Right. I just followed them, man. Don't you see how many people plead for insanity? But I let you know, man. Nah, man. The lawsuit is for defamation of character. Right? That's all the lawsuit is for. All right. The lawsuit is all for defamation, and that's all the courts stand for. Right? You can go in there and have your arguments of, oh, he makes videos about me. He makes videos about me, and have counterclaims of me scrutinizing you. It's not gonna work, bro. Right? It's not gonna work. Right? Especially you being a public figure, having 150,000 followers. If it's not me scrutinizing you, it's gonna be somebody else. Right? But since I'm the only one that's really been affected by your defamation of character and slander and libel, because here in Texas it's called libel, right? It's not called defamation. Right? So by me speaking about what's public knowledge, because once again, the defamation happened on social media, right? It was publicly, right? With deleted videos. So by me combating the defamation of my character on social media, it's just a defense tactic, man, right? I'm combating it, right? I'm not slandering. I'm not breaking any kind of criminal or civil laws. I'm not disclosing any kind of legal processes that have taken place as far as any kind of negotiations, anything. No, right? We're just having pre-trial hearing, right? We're at that stage, right? Once we initiate the pre-trial hearing, then most likely you probably won't hear nothing from me, bro, right? It's not that serious, right? But you can still try to think you have play by any angle. Right? And you're right, God Soldier, you're right. And that's why I'm taking legal actions, right? And it seems like you and everybody else is over here is trying to talk me out, make me feel lesser by being a snitcher. No, we're going to get due legal process, right? We're going to get legal process, right? I know I inserted myself, right? I know, right? And I'm finishing it, right? I'm finishing it, right? I'm finishing it, right? I'm finishing it, right? And at the end of the day, I'm going to continue exposing Mark Moore and Dante Lamar Bell, right? For the apex predators that they are. One's an apex predator on social media that likes doxing, defaming people's character, cyberbullying, racist behavior. The other one is a sexual deviant, right? Self-proclaimed rapist of man, right? So why wouldn't these characters, if they're public figures, be held to the scrutiny. Right? They're public figures, right? It's not like I'm going in through your trash. It's not like I'm going through your mailbox. You're not a private, man. You're a public, right? So your public shenanigans, behavior, it's documented, and it should be discussed, talked about, and scrutinized, right? I can't hold punishment against you. I'm just a victim, man. Right? That's why I decided to take you to court. Right? That's why I decided to take you to court. To get justice. Right? All right? It feels good, man. It feels good, man, that we're gonna get justice, man. Right? You can play all my defense recordings, put them in the line. Like I said, man, I haven't broken any kind of criminal or civil law. All right, I'm being respectful, cordial, as much respectful as I can, man. Right, and I speak nothing but truth, right, based off true statements and true actions. So, if you have any kind of angle or play, man, enjoy it, man, right? Because if you feel like you have anything, or my case is gonna get dismissed because I'm doing defensive videos of what I've gone through, bringing preventative awareness, defending my character, bring it, man. Tell him, look at all these videos that he does. Why is he doing videos about me, you, Mr. Dante Lamar Bell? Why? Well, he's talking to that I'm a racist. Well, what does this remark say, Mr. Dante Lamar Bell? He's calling me a defamer of his character. Well, what is this, Mr. Dante Lamar Bell? Right. He's saying I cyberbullied him. Well, what's this behavior, these 10-hour lives, 7-hour lives, Mr. Dante Lamar Bell? Right. Right. So bring all my defense videos for you can explain yourself a little bit more. Maybe you can explain yourself more on what your intent and actions were, right? On why I continue to do these defensive videos, right? Why? Because the animosity, the trolls that you create, that you can't even come on here on your own channel because you're scared, right? That you got to go on all these other troll channels, accounts, to try to speak your mind and try to get a reaction, to try to get something that you can use, right? And try to say, oh, you think this is good for you? It's good, man, because it's going to give you more of a reason to explain yourself. That's fine, man. That's fine. Hey, I'm like that. I'm going to be like that neighborhood block preacher, right? That's on there every day, man. Every day, right? Every day, right? Every day, man. It doesn't matter if it's 3, 4, 5. All right. I know y'all feel some type of way. And if the 4 or 5 people feel some type of way, man, I feel lovely. All right. That means I touched 5 hearts. All right. That means I touched 5 people. All right. All right. I touched 5, man. It feels good, man. All right. That the majority, if I was a betting man, I say it's all of y'all, man, right? 5 of y'all, right? Joseph Mason, he's a flip-flop, right? He comes and strokes me up once in a while, and then I think he thinks that I have short-term memory. I do, man, you know. But you come over here, stroke me, and then you stroke them off. It's like you're a degenerate, bro, right? You're not gonna be bamboozle me and kind of play any kind of tricks on me, bro. Right? I already know. I see through you, man. Now that I feed into your antics and I play into it, no. But right now, I'm cutting you short, right? So your covers have been covered, man. You know. So don't come over here and try to make it seem like you're all on my side. No, man. You come over here and you stroke me, and then you're over there gobbling them dudes up, right? You're a flip-flopper, right? A flip-flopper, right? So as long as y'all over here, man, y'all are the motivation, man. Y'all are the motivation, right? Y'all are the motivation. Because you can report my channel all you want. The videos will still be up there. I will just do them on a regular basis, right? Just to spread the gospel, right? No, man, I got a 6th grade education, man. And then out of that, I'm a mental patient. So I'm not too educated, man. I'm not, right? Somebody like the smartest IQ holder, Mr. John Woo Kwon from I think South Korea or North Korea. He's the one with the highest IQ, right? Go talk to him, right? I'll probably be like in the 40s, man, right? I'll probably be like in the 40s, right? I'm not gonna talk myself up in but can I be educated? Can I educate myself on something that, oh, most definitely, man, right? So I'm not worried about that, right? Well, people perceived intelligence or smart or smarter than others, I done proved it to y'all, man, that I'm still here, right? And of all y'all's tactics y'all deployed, I'm still here, right? I'm still here, and y'all over here with like 2nd, 3rd grade remarks, right? Oh, you're not as smart, right? Like, get out of here, man. It's like you're like a borderline autistic little school yellow bus rider, man, right? The way y'all think and y'all's remarks and like y'all got pea brains, man. I got a motherfucking hamster in my head. That motherfucker's working, right? I got a hamster in my head. Right? He's full force right now. He's just right? He's going so fast that it's going slow motion, man. Right? But y'all's little quick fucking remarks are fucking incompetent, imbecile remarks, right? And I'm the idiot, right? But what can you expect from cowards that don't show their face, don't show their name, and they want to speak and talk down of other people that are man enough to show their face and show their name, right? And then tell that person how they feel. Just like I tell Dante Lamar Bill, he's a racist, right? He's a sexual deviant sympathizer. He defames people's character. He cyberbullied me. He doxed me, right? Right? I don't need to, right? Go look at my videos. You know who I am, man. Right? You know who I am. You know who I am, right? I'm the civilian that snitches on people, man. That I snitch on other civilians, right? I'm the snitch civilian, right? If you're a civilian, man, you better watch out, bro. You better have your grass cut, newspaper picked up, grass clippings. I'm snitching. I'm the civilian snitch, man, right? Because when you label me a snitch of a criminal organization or a criminal or even somebody doing process like, man, I got to tell on you, bro, right? I'm snitching on the civilian, man, right? I'm having a dispute with the neighbor, right? A civilian. And when you have disputes with civilians, what do civilians do, man? They go through the legal process, right? They go through the legal process, man, right? Oh, but I'm not gonna leave this situation, man, right? You like being a punching bag, man, right? You like being dominated, right? Because you come back and you leave, but you come back asking for seconds, right? You're like I don't know, man, right? You like being dominated, man. And then you like being dominated, and you're over there hanging around with apex predators. I would just assume, right? I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right? Nah. See, I'm a civilian, bro. I'm a civilian. Tekashi was ratting out on them Bloods and shit, right? He was snitching on criminal organizations, right? What have I snitched on a criminal? What criminal have I snitched on? Right? What criminal? What criminal? Right? Tekashi, he snitched on some Bloods. I don't know who he snitched on. Jim Jones. He snitched on a lot of so-called gangbangers, right? Which gangbanger did I snitched on? And which gangbanger? Right? Which gangbanger? Right? I snitched on a deadbeat dad, a fraudulent, right? A fake persona, a person that doxes, a person that defames one's character, one that does cyberbullying, and one that does racism, antics, and behavior, right? That's who, based off truth statements, truth acts, I formulated my opinions off of his own doing. I make plenty of sense, man. Maybe not to you, right? Maybe not to you, right? Because you're a sympathizer, right? Right? You're a sympathizer, right? You want me to see the way you see deviancy, right? That's the way you want me to see things. But not everybody is an imbecile, incompetent person, right? Some of us can see through the deceit, the lies, the phoniness, the fake, the behavior of one man's character, right? It's easy to judge, right? Well, you are a pea brain, right? Just like I'm a peon in the criminal organization, right? Accept the truth. You have to be able to accept the truth, man, right? If I can accept the truth that I'm a peon in the criminal underworld or any kind of criminal organization, you should be able to accept that you're a pea brain, right? We've already had this conversation last two nights ago, man, right? You called me a peon, I called you a pea brain, but that symbolizes it for you more, man. Oh, the homie, which one, man? Is it true you snitched on the homie, gave him 30 years? Oh, man, which one? Who's the 30 years? Man, that guy he better not find me. Oh, shit. He better not find me, right? I snitched on somebody for 30 years. Oh, man. Right? Show me the paperwork, man. Right? Show me my fucking paperwork where I'm a documented fucking rat, right? If you can show me I'm a documented fucking rat, I'll give you $1,000. I'll give you $1,000 if you can go find a documented document that's legal, that's true, that I'm a rat, right? I'll give you $1,000. And I'll get off the fucking platform, right? If you find any kind of truth of what you're saying, I'll get off the platform, right? If you can find documents that prove your actual accusations, I'll get off the platform, right? You want me off the platform? Find the true documents with my name, my signature, ties that we can tie it back directly to me, right? Right? I can't work, man, because I'm physically disabled, man. Right? What you don't understand is that I get disabled from my long-term insurance, right? I have a long-term insurance from Mutual of Omaha, right? Maybe if your ass would have worked, you would have received an insurance plan, right? Right? I have benefits from my employer, buddy, old pal, right? So you need to get you an insurance plan, man. Right? That's the best thing you need to do, man. All right. All right. Get you an insurance plan. Right. So when the day comes you're not able to work, you can apply for your long-term disability. It starts off with short-term disability, right? Through your employer. And then you go through the long-term disability, man. Right? But you have to meet the medical qualifications. Right? You gotta be disabled. Right? You can't. The thing is, you can't just be saying, "Oh, I'm disabled. I'm disabled." No, motherfucker. The doctors, imaging, testing is what documents you to be disabled or not, right? You know how many people can say, "Hey, I'm disabled"? Fuck, there'd be so many people wishing they could say they were disabled, man. Right? And call them and do what, man? Right? That I do. They know I do this. Right? They know that I'm on here venting for my mental health. Right? So, whatever you think you can do to harm me, good luck, buddy. Right? Good luck, buddy. Right? Good luck. Right? Just like I told you, man. You know how many private investigators I've had? Right? And the first thing they brought up was my channel. Right? My channel. So, if you think that you're gonna hurt me in any kind of way, buddy, good luck, man. Right? Good luck. Right? This is venting for my mental health, defending my defamation of character, right? Nothing else, right? That's it. And the thing about this is that I can do this laying down on my bed, on my recliner. I don't have to be, how can I say, active, right? I can be in my bed, in my boxers, and just venting, right? I'm not doing any kind of a manual heavy lifting. I'm venting, man. So if you think you can hurt me in any kind of way, man, you've tried and everything, and look how far it's gotten you, man. Right? Look how far it has gotten you. Right? Look how far it has gotten you. Right? Right? So it doesn't bother me, man. Right? But what bothers y'all is that I speak about Dante Lamar Bell, the racist, right? The sexual sympathizer of sexual deviance. The person that likes to defame not only the dead, but the living's character, right? These guys, y'all should be scrutinizing, right? But cowards, right? Yep. Shit. Shit. I got no business at Flint, man. Shit. From the looks of it, it looks like he needs to come up here, right? He's the one, right? He's the one that got to defend himself. Not me. I don't have to defend myself. All right? I don't have to defend myself. All right? In the courtroom hearing, man, it's a lovely thing, man. All right? All I have to prove is the 4 key points. All right? You can prove whatever you want, man. All right? Prove whatever you want. All right? Try all your angles, man, for you can get charged for harassment, right? Calling people's and harassing people and calling institutions, it's called harassment, man. All right. So you know when people can't put a name to the face, which is Dante Lamar Bell, right? Everybody that's initiating everything, it's all started off Dante Lamar Bell, right? So regardless, Dante Lamar Bell is gonna pay the effects of everybody else's, because it's looking like he's doing everything, right? Dante Lamar Bell, right? Why? Because he has a large cult following, right? As you can see in the text, in the chat, right? The large cult following, the panel-like following, right? That they just wanna, they wanna cyberbully, they wanna torment, right? They wanna, no, man, for what? For y'all can blow up my spot and try to get my channel banned? No, no, right? No, right? Y'all drop a link on y'all's channel and I go over there and blow up y'all spot. Let's do it that way, right? Drop a link and I'll go blow up y'all spot, right? Right? I'll go drop a link tonight, send me the link and I'll pull up to y'all spot, right? I'll chop it up with y'all bitches, right? Because a lot of y'all are cowards, man, right? Cowards, right? Right? Trying to defend what's wrong, right? Trying to defend the deviancies of two characters, right? The cyberbullying, the doxing, the defamation of character. Right? People, no, you should feel sorry for Brad Lucas and Mark Moore's victims. And you should feel sorry for the victims of cyberbullying, of doxing, of defamation of character, right? That's just God getting his 10 pounds of flesh back, right? That's just God getting his 10 pounds of flesh back, right? When you harm mankind, man, God wants them 10 pounds, right? Right? When you harm mankind, God wants them 10 pounds. Nah, man. I'm not pulling up to none of y'all motherfucking cocksuckers, man. Right? And I call y'all, all y'all motherfuckers cocksuckers, man. Right? If you at one point said anything bad about me, fuck you in your ass, bro. Right? I'm not a fucking hypocrite to where we're gonna be kumbayaing, motherfuckers. Right? Sit on your thumb and suck it. Right? That's how I feel about y'all, man. So y'all can invite, and I will have to respectfully decline. Right? Right? So if you think so, anybody is like paid in full, man. Right? Like paid in full right there. If y'all seen paid in full, that's how I feel right now, man. Anybody that's ever said anything bad owes me anything. Right? That's how I feel about y'all, man. And I'm not no fucking degenerate that backtracks, man. I want to be friends with y'all. Fuck y'all. Right? Like I said, sit on that thumb of y'all and suck it. And if you feel like it, sniff it afterwards. That's how I feel about y'all, man. Right? You think I'm some kind of degenerate that's going to be like, oh man, let waters go under? No, man. No. No. No, man. It's like if I'm going to be kumbaya with y'all motherfuckers. I'm not a hypocrite, man. I'm not a degenerate. Right? I got morals and beliefs. That once somebody calls you out your name, man, that's it, man. That's when somebody calls you a bitch or a hoe or any kind of reference to that, what else is there than to punch him in the mouth when you see him, right? That's all you can do. You're not gonna go in there and kumbaya and drink a hot cup of tea with these fuckers. Because you're a troll account, man, right? But I guarantee you, if I knew who your real name was and I put you through the same thing that I was getting put through, you wouldn't be feeling the same way, bro, right? But since you have a troll account and you're the security blanket of cowardness behind social media gives you cowards a security blanket to be tough guys and speak whatever's on their mind, well then, yeah, you don't care. I wouldn't either, right? I wouldn't either. If I came on here as fucking Joe Blow, I wouldn't care what you said about me, right? But I do care because I came on here as Noel and you defamed my character, right? So, yes, right? If I was in your situation, the being anonymous, I wouldn't care either, right? No, there's no repercussions. There's no consequences. So that's cowardly behavior, right? Me, on the other hand, I'm facing the music. You can see who I am. But me, on the other hand, I get called a madman, right? For defending for what's right. That's the degenerate behavior y'all boys got, man. And no wonder when y'all go to prison, y'all become boys, right? Because y'all are so easy to be persuaded, right? They tell you, whisper something in your voice. I can whisper something sweet in your voice, right? But I ain't gonna give you the meat. Antagonize people and cry. Nah, man, right? I'm still here, right? And the sympathizers, we're gonna be coming on every day, man. Every day, as long as my health allows me and I'm capable to, talk. It takes nothing from me, from laying in my bed, my recliner, and speaking my mind, right? And especially when I'm defaming my character. So I'm gonna continue spreading the word of Mark Moore and Dante Lamar Bell. All right. All right. I'm gonna continue. All right. And I'm gonna do it one deep. All right. So it gives me more. It rubs y'all the wrong way, man. So a team of flunkies, man. I call y'all a team of flunkies, right? Because none of y'all are doing it for yourselves, right? And that's the sad part, man. Y'all followers, right? Everything that I'm doing is for myself. Well, now, right? Because I'm taking that dude to court. But I started out for the good thing of mankind, man. Trying to speak up for preventative awareness, right? Trying to speak up for these white boys that didn't want to speak up for themselves, right? I get it. I sacrifice myself. Oh, well, right? I sacrificed my good for the well of mankind, right? I didn't sacrifice myself. And I continue, right? I'm not sacrificing. I'm not going to let what I've gone through to go in vain, right? I'm going to see it through, man, right? See, a lot of people are scared to go against the grain, right? I'm not scared to go against the grain, man, right? Cries. Yeah, I cry, man. When have you seen me cry, right? But if you feel like you got the upper hand on me, we'll see at the end of the day, right? That's why you're still over here, right? You want to listen to me more cry, right? How can you make me cry? Make me cry some more, right? Make me cry. Make me cry, right? Make me cry. If you said, oh, he likes you, he's gonna make me cry, right? Go make a video. Go make a video of everything that makes me cry, and then I will pull up to you, right? But you have to make a video of everything that makes. If you want me to pull up, make a video and an invite of, and you have to be talking about everything that makes me cry, right? You go do that, I'll pull up, right? If you can do that, I'll pull up, right? But you have to start doing what's gonna make me cry, right? If you can do, apparently you said you can make me cry, right? So go do a live and start talking about what makes me cry, and I will pull up crying, right? But you have to initiate it, right? I can't just go crying on my own, right? Like how you say. So go put on your big boy pants and make me cry, right? Why don't you make me cry? Go put on your big boy pants and make me cry, right? Since you said that's like your ace in the hole in the car. Oh, he responds and we make him cry. Well, go make a video and make me cry, and I will come crying to you, right? Make a video. No, it's called venting, man, right? It's called venting. Venting, right? Defending my character, right? Of serious sexual misconduct, accusations, allegations from the hands of Dante Lamar Bell, right? And several others, right? I hope when he brings all his witnesses, he brings names too, right? I hope when he brings his witnesses, he brings names, right? So we can start filing civil cases against all these other people, right? I don't want people's addresses or names to cause them any trauma, but just to follow legal process, right? That's it, right? Because the being anonymous trolls, you don't know who they are, right? So it's good to know and have a name to a face. I'm fine, man. I'm, like I said, I never came on here portraying myself as a criminal, man, right? I'm a civilian, so if I'm coming on here coming off as a crybaby, who wouldn't, man, right? Maybe to you it's being a crybaby, but to me it's called defending my character, right? So we can sit here and argue what you feel is right, and I can sit here and feel and argue what's wrong, right? But we both know what's right and morally right, right? Right? We know what's wrong and we know what's right, right? How do I act like a, why? Cause I don't let myself get punked by y'all? Well, that's every fucking Mexican, man. So I guess every Mexican that doesn't get himself punked, he's considered Del Chapo, man. That's a compliment, man. Right? That's a compliment, right? If you're saying that you consider me as Del Chapo, that's a compliment, man, because, you know, he's a man of words, man, you know? Thank you, man, right? Right? Thank you, man, right? That's a high compliment, man, right? If you feel that the way I carry myself and the way I defend my character is El Chapo status, man, thank you, bro. Shit, thank you, right? Shit, because I've never came on here saying, bragging about what I got, what I live in, this and that. You ain't got this, I got this. I've never belittled any of y'all, man, right? I've never told any of y'all, oh, catch me in my Dubai Lambo and I'm a chunk of deuce. Man, come on, man, right? But that's why it hurts him more, right? Because his character, right? You've damaged my character by slandering it with serious sexual misconduct allegations, right? You did it. You said like 20. Don't start. Look, man. If you feel that you can try to paint a picture, try your best luck, man. Right? Right? It's called embellishment, right? We all embellish here? Don't we all embellish ourselves on YouTube? Right? Right? Isn't there a persona to an extent? Right? A mystique to certain people? Right? Like OG Shadow. There's a mystique to characters, man. Right? Some embellish more than others, right? Isn't that what Jonathan Schwartz said about Mark Moore? You know, he liked to embellish stuff, talk himself up. Is that against the law? No. Is it against the law to talk yourself up? No, man. Right? Especially when you got whack 100 saying it costs 500. Right? So you're just going off the social media, man. Right? You're just feeding off of what's the end, the moment. Right? So you can try to paint any kind of picture, man. Right? That you want, or your little pea brains. All y'all's little pea brains get together, man, and try to get a. As you see, y'all still have not gotten one, right? Because believe me, man, if y'all had any kind of a case that y'all could build as far as civil, criminal, believe me, man, y'all would already did it, man. Y'all don't got nothing, right? You can sit there and twiddle your thumbs and say, we're gonna do this, I could care less, right? Do it, right? Do it. Like I said, if you feel that I've broken any kind of civil or criminal laws, take me to court, man. Report me to the legal authorities as soon as possible. So, we can sit here no, I like these guys, man. They think that they're gonna get a reaction out of their action. All they do is just give me how can I say, getting me ready for the courtroom, man. Right? You're making me get my emotions under control to where I can be ready in that courtroom setting, man. Right? And that's why I want you sympathizers to be on here, man. Right? For it's practice makes perfect. Right? It's not right here. It's practice, man. Right? I'm practicing my my argument, man. Right? I'm practicing my argument. I love it too, man. I love it when all the sympathizers come out together and they start kumbayaing. And they thinking that they, by teaming up, that they're gonna, man, but I line all these motherfuckers up, man. Line them all up, right? Line them all up, right? They can come at different angles. I'm still standing, man. You know what I mean? You might be able to throw a little punch in there, but hey, I'm still fucking knocking you motherfuckers out. Little 5'4" motherfucker, right? Y'all can line it up, man. Right? I'm like Cool Hand Luke, right? Stay down, Luke. Fuck no, Luke ain't staying down, right? Y'all watch Cool Hand Luke? Stay down, Luke. No, Luke ain't staying down, man. Right? Luke ain't staying down. I don't know, man. You know, I don't know too much about it, man. You know, I'll talk about it probably once the end of it. You know, once that day comes, I probably won't be talking about it no more, man. Right? Because that's when the shit starts, right? That's when you have to take it actually seriously, right there, right? So I probably, you know, I've already done stirred up the nest for a little bit, man. You know, and I already done stirred up the nest. I want these guys to go make videos on stuff since they say they can control my emotions and that they can make me cry. So I want them to go make a live, make a video, and speak about the stuff that makes me emotional and crying, right? So I can pull up and, you know, we can discuss it. I'm not, man, right? I'm not. What? I'm metaphorically, man, because y'all have deployed all y'all's tactics, man, from different angles, and some had impact, some haven't, right? But in war, just like how he called it when he said he's going to war with Texas Podcast, all right? He's going to war with Texas Podcast because we're talking about Mark, right? So he's going to war for defending a sexual deviant. He's going to war, right? What are you going to war for? You're going to war over Mark. You clearly stated in that video, you're going to war with Texas Podcast over Mark, right? So in this war of yours that you deployed, the defamation of character, the doxing, the cyberbullying, the racist tactics, the racial behavior, you deployed all these dangerous behavior, and here am I just speaking facts, right? Here am I speaking facts and well, nah, hey, I can cry, man. But you have to go make a live of what makes me cry, right? I can't just cry on my own, right? You have to make me cry. You said you could make me cry, right? So Dante Lamar Bell needs to go make a live and speak about everything, right, that makes me cry, right? He already knows what makes me cry, right? And then I will pull up, right? But he has to make me cry, right? Just like when I pulled up to that other platform, right? When they had that 7-hour live, right? I'll pull up crying. Oh, most definitely I'll pull up crying, right? Go and start speaking about the stuff that makes me cry, right? Oh shit, wipe your mouth, boy, right? I gave you milk, right? I gave you protein, right? You must have been sucking too long, right? Yeah, I gave you plenty of milk protein. Thank you. Thank you for the appreciation, baby. Right? I hope you filled up. Now wipe your chin. Right? Wipe your chin. Right? Wipe your chin. Right? Wipe your chin. I gave you enough milk, enough pingacillin. You got enough of that milk? It's called pingacillin, right? You get enough of it, clean your chin, man, you know? Now back away from it. All right? Isn't that what you wanted? Is that, I gave it to you. I gave it to you. Is that what you wanted? You thank me for all the buckets of milk I gave you. Fuck, hey, thank you, bro. I hope you filled up. I hope Mark Moore don't get mad at me. I hope, shit, I don't want him knocking at my door, right? Complaining, hey, this guy, you filled this heifer up, right? Get off the gas, man. Your little fucking quick remarks, man. You know, I told you, I got a fucking hamster in my fucking head, man. That is thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, right? Not like your fucking pea brain, right? Right? Damn, shit, you're a fucking greedy little bastard. You're a greedy little bastard, aren't you? You are still giving it. You're a fucking little greedy bastard, right? You still want more? Fuck, Mark Moore's really gonna come looking for me. I thought I already done filled you up. It's a hamster, man. Because the rat terminology just fits in the criminal world. It doesn't fit in the civilian world, man. Right? If I was a criminal, snitching on another criminal, yes, you can call me a rat, right? Let's get the lingo right, man. I know you, Alfredo. I know you're a convict. I know you got some kind of sense, and you're an intelligent person, man. Right? Let's not tomato towards mustard, man. Right? A rat, a snitch, it's only in the underworld world, and prison or street politics. Right? Right? A rat, you can define somebody a rat in the criminal world, man. Right? There is no such thing that you can label a derogatory civilian, right? Suing another civilian. Or is Dante Lamar Bill, is he a kingpin? Am I snitching on a criminal for he can get some RICO charges? Is he the kingpin of Detroit? Who am I snitching on? Right? Is he a kingpin? Drug lord? He got them girls walking the strip. Well, what is he? Right? Who am I snitching on to be titled as a rat? Right? Who's the criminal I'm who's the boss? Who? I'm suing a content creator, right? Isn't that one guy says, I'm a YouTuber? Well, he's a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. So I guess everybody that does legal action is a snitch. That we got to back away from that, man. The society needs to back away. You know, that snitch rat only applies to the criminal underworld, man. Street, prison politics, which I'm neither. I would hope Dante Lamar Bell is not part of a criminal organization. Now you got me scared, right? Now I'm really scared. See, you're saying nothing happens without Dante and Flint? So, I'm scared now, man. Are you telling me he's some kind of kingpin? Like the Tulsa King? Like Sylvester Stallone? He runs Flint? Man, the Flint King, huh? I'm scared now, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm fucked. I think I might not even show up to court that day. Now y'all tell, man, does he have cops under his payroll? Who does Dante, the king of Flint, have on his payroll, man? Speak up, Alfredo. Let me know more. I'm scared now. At first, I thought I was suing a YouTube content creator who, don't tell me I opened up a can of worms I can't shut. Get out of here, Alfredo. Fuck, bro. Why didn't you tell me this before? Right? Ah, fuck. Ah. Is he that guy that, don't tell me he's walking around with that purple hat and that squirrel hat with them fishbowl high heels, them bell bottoms down Flint. Is that him? Don't tell me that's him. Is that him with the purple hat and that backyard squirrel fur mink and them goldfish and them platforms? Is that him strolling down the street? Is that who I'm snitching on? Man, don't tell me I'm snitching on that dude. Fuck. That dude got a whole team behind him. And then his hoes? Man, that guy got some... Whew. Man, why didn't you tell me this, Alfredo? Now you added more nightless sleeps to me, man. I just done pissed on myself, man. I literally... Fuck, bro. Why didn't you tell me this shit before, bro? Why didn't you tell, like, damn. And with Alfredo Sr., man, I thought you were Raza, man. You should have been looking out for me, homeboy. Alfredo. But I hope you're looking out for Junior, right? If you're Senior, there got to be an Alfie Jr. And I hope you guiding him a little bit better than what you guided me, homie. Raza. Come on, Alfie. Alfie, you got me in. You got to get me up out of this, Alfie. Alfie. You see what you got me into, Alfie? Ah, fuck. Oh, man. Hey, don't fuck with Trump ain't playing right now, man. Any boat coming out of them coasts, he ain't playing with that shit right now. Uh, I don't know, man. But who am I snitching on? Y'all keep on saying I'm snitching. Put it into context on who I'm snitching on, man. Who? And then maybe y'all could probably put some fear in me, man. You know what I mean? Who am I snitching on? Who, man? Can somebody tell me who I'm snitching on? I just want to know. That's good, man. You know, man, hey, I like doing these videos, man, because I come in here, you know, high strung on defending my name, man. And at the end of my videos, man, I kind of leave with a few laughs, man, at y'all's expense, man. I can see y'all's tactics, and I just laugh at them. And maybe if I was more educated, I'd probably be able to explain it a little bit more, right? But since I'm not, hey, that's the consequences. That I'm not staying in school. That y'all have a good one, man.